So next up we have Real Surfer. We've got Neil. I didn't catch your name. Sorry.
Christian.
Christian. Yeah, welcome. So.
Cool. I'll grab a seat.
Thanks. Yeah.
We made a trade. While everyone else was presenting, I would sit down, he would stand up, and then we switch. He'll sit down, and I'll stand up. Can everyone hear me? Is this on right? Then I'll be cool and I'll button both up. And then I can figure out how to do that. Better? I'll trade my cool points as well, so you guys can hear us. So, thanks, Joe. So as he mentioned, I'm Neil, this is Christian, and we're the two co-founders of Real Surfer. Hope you guys have been enjoying the demos. Honestly, we're really excited to be up here and a part of this monthly event. So let's take a flash forward 2 hours from now. So you're at your home, and you're just reflecting on kind of what you've seen tonight. And I see some of you guys taking notes, so I know you will be doing this. And let's say there's a moment or two that you remember that was fantastic, and you really want to write a blog post about it or share it with your friends. How do you do that? Are you really going to send a link from the Ustream of an hour-long video to someone you know? If you think about it, when's the last time you even watched a video that was longer than 20 minutes? So the key is, how do you find the moments that you really enjoyed and share them with friends? Interestingly enough, this is a problem that we had 2008, so 3 years ago, when we were thinking about the idea of Real Surfer. So Christian and I are huge fans of the show Entourage, which I'm sure some of you have heard of or seen, hopefully. It's really good. And what we like about it are the funny one-liners that are constantly being sent back and forth. So all we wanted to do was find one of our favorite quotes and share it with a friend. Seems simple enough, right? So being savvy video college students, we went to YouTube. And we've got pretty short attention spans, so we got frustrated pretty quickly, but you can imagine the search results we got. We got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who were acting out their fantasies of being Entourage while in their basement. Some were not as pretty as some of the other ones. So we wondered simply, why wasn't there a way to find the segment of content that you want and share it with your friends? So what we've done is we've built Real Surfer. Real Surfer is a video platform that allows you to find the segments or the moments that you really want to see and then easily share it with friends. So that's enough talking from me. Let's show you how it works.
All right. So, for example, there's a new statistic from YouTube that says there's 35 hours of video uploaded actually every minute. So the problem is, how do you find the moments that you want? Not even across 35 hours, but just from a single individual video. So for this example, we took a computer science lecture from Stanford University. So say you want to find when the professor says the word Python, the programming language. So what our system brings up is across the video, all the key moments where the professor mentioned the word Python. So instead of having to watch the entire hour-long lecture or series of lectures, you can get just that moment you were looking for based on the dialogue. And so you can watch the moment.
Take our word for it. He's talking. We just haven't hooked up the speakers.
Yeah. And so, on top of watching the moment, there's a lot of other interactive things you can do. You can share and clip and really create an interactive experience. For example, if we brought what we think is the best moment from this video, but if you don't agree with that, you can create your own personal context by resizing the clip. All you have to do is drag the clip bars. No need for any kind of fancy video editing. And so you can imagine, say some of you would take a video of a child soccer game, and you don't want to watch the whole thing. You really want that key moment, that key shot where your son or daughter made a great goal. So you can imagine your video in the system, and you could take that moment and just clip out the key section. And once you've found your clip, you can do all kinds of other interactive things with it. You can download it, put it on your iPhone or iPad to make it portable and watch at a later date. And you can also embed that moment on a blog or website. You can imagine say, marketing executive wants that one killer soundbite or key quote from a keynote. You can take that and cut it out and put it on their own blog or website. And finally, with one easy click, you can take this moment that you found, personalized, and given your own context to, and share it with all your friends and colleagues. For example, with one easy click, you can take this very clip and you can share it on Facebook. So we'll click share. And you can see here on Neil's Facebook wall, if I refresh it, the video has showed up. And you can just play it. Oops. Yeah, and you can play it directly from Facebook.
So to preempt a couple quick questions, the way we make money off of this is we actually sell it to our current customers, which are universities, events or conferences, or media networks. And we also license the pieces kind of a la carte as an API to major online video portals. So yeah, it's 2 questions now.
How are you generating the transcripts? Are you generating it yourself? And if you are, how do you make it scalable?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Great question. So in the beginning, we thought about using voice-to-text recognition engines, either developed by someone else or someone that we did. What we've seen is so many videos are produced at so low quality that the accuracy that you're going to get is maybe 50%, maybe 60%. And on top, if we're offering a search experience, and we tell you that you're going to search for a word and you're going to find it every single time, at 60% as you move forward, it's not going to work. So the way we do it is we actually partner, we have a kind of a small ecosystem, but we partner with caption providers, so you have humans actually transcribing the content, and then it gets uploaded to our
How
system.
do you make it scalable?
Yeah, so absolutely. So we work with quite a few captioning companies who have systems in place to do that. We're not captioning experts, and believe me, I've done some captioning. It's really tough and not super fun. But they do it for all of the major, television networks, media networks. So they're
Consider crowdsourcing, right?
it's their competency. Crowdsourcing is definitely an option, and there are some companies that are doing interesting things in that space. We just think in terms of the quality that they produce to the customers that we have, it's really important to them that every word is correct.
So to elaborate a little bit, what we provide is kind of an automated workflow where you can, as the content provider, do just one click to upload your video, and it will get sent off automatically to one of our partners and come back automatically to your private portal. In addition, if you don't want to take this extra step, you can still use all the interactive functionality. You can still go through your video, cut out a clip, put it on your own website, post it to Facebook. So that's not necessary to do a lot of what we provide.
Pricing?
Yeah, so it depends a little bit on what model you want. For APIs, it depends on the enterprise. We don't publish those prices, but if you're, let's say, an event like SVNewTech Meetup, we have prices as low as $100 a month. Yes.
Can you talk about some of the other partners and allies to get to the appropriate channels for your target market?
Yeah, absolutely. So we see this in a few different ways. So kind of the broad vision here is that creating these contextualized clips or moments is valuable for communities engaging with a specific event or people engaging with video that they've uploaded. So we see it as a direct sell to specific companies that are producing their own content and hosting it on their sites. This could be, Hulu is an example, or different conference companies are an example. Then there's the other ecosystem where they're aggregators, someone like a Ustream or a Livestream, or there are quite a few others. And we see us as kind of bits and pieces to add this additional functionality and provide kind of these services to their platforms. Behind all of this, one thing we didn't mention is we have a really powerful analytics engine that'll tell you not just what videos you're watching, but which parts of which videos are interesting.
So just one follow-up question.
Yeah, sure.
So from a potential market perspective, if
Sure.
you were to put a number on that or users, what would that range from?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to repeat the question. So he said, how big is our market, more or less? Or how many users could we hit?
I just said potential.
Okay, and so that's a really difficult question to answer, to be honest with you. As Christian said, 35 hours of video get uploaded to YouTube every single minute. And I guess one of the things we didn't mention about our model is it's a direct sale, but if the goal of the content owner is to monetize their content, we have a lot of interesting kind of rev share opportunities that you can create around these clips.
Yeah. So really, we market to anybody who creates videos. We've created a platform that we hope can be used across pretty much every single vertical. For example, a lot of our customers range from education, like colleges with online lectures, to conferences, kind of like today's meetup, where they post their keynotes afterwards, to news and entertainment, even sports. So really, as we hope, the possibilities are kind of limitless.
So we hope it's really big. Hang on, let's get one in the back.
Do you see any potential copyright challenges because you're creating
Good question.
new content
So he asked, what is the licensing? How do you get this video? What are the copyright questions? So when we first started this, we wanted it to be a consumer site for movie quotes, which we learned pretty quickly would be a nightmare. So the way we handle it is that we sell it as a technology platform to the content owner. So they have the rights, they can control how it's distributed, and they use our platform on top.
Any other questions? Great, guys.
No?
Who's your biggest
You-
customer, can you say?
So USD is a pretty big customer. Their film school uses it. It's at other universities. Happy to answer more questions offline. One last thing, we really want to thank Joe and Nisha for allowing us to actually create a Real Surfer portal for the video that you're seeing right now. So everything you saw in the demo, either tonight or early tomorrow, you'll be able to cut clips, share with the people you know. If you just follow us on Twitter, it's at Real Surfer, shameless plug. We'll tell you when it's ready, and you can check it out. Thanks.
Fantastic. Thanks.